There is only one option for me regarding what I ride on the open road. I thought long and hard about my choice, but most of all, I prayed about it, and I allowed God to order my steps towards it. You see, if I were going to risk my life riding anything less than 4 wheels on the open road, God would have to lead me and guide me 100% of the way. This was the process and how I became a Can-Am Spyder rider. So you've seen ladies from all ages, races, and backgrounds riding these head-turning 3-wheel bikes. And you thought to yourself, man, I want one. But how do I go about getting one? What's the process? What steps do I take as a woman of faith in riding my ride? Finding the Can-Am bike that fits who I am and how I want to ride on the open road. Well, your prayers have been answered. I'm going to step you through the spiritual process of finding the Can-Am bike that fits you best so that you can join thousands of women casting their cares to the wind while daring to be brave, riding the good ride of faith on the open road. My name is LaShawn, and my bike is Miss Cavatica. Step 1, pray about it. Before looking for your Can-Am bike, seek God in becoming a rider on the open road. Get wisdom. I love how James 1:5 puts it. By wisdom, James is talking about not only having knowledge, but also having the ability to make wise decisions in difficult circumstances. Deciding to learn how to ride a Can-Am Spyder, owning a Can-Am Spyder, and riding on the open road can be difficult depending on where you are in the chapters of your life. Maybe you're an empty nester who has raised her family and now wants to rediscover who she is in this season of life, or a widower, having spent years of riding as a passenger behind her spouse, but now finds her soul daring to be brave by choosing to ride again, but this time alone. Or a newly divorcee who just wants to rediscover and redefine who she was and is in this new season of singleness. Yes, Can-Am Spyders are becoming a popular hobby. And although it's an open-air vehicle and there are risks involved in riding on the open road, it is one of the most amazing, unique declarations of personal riding choices ever for women. So you must understand that once you make this decision, there are risks involved. And so I encourage you to pray about it. Pray about this new adventure. Pray that you are properly positioned to be a Can-Am Spyder rider and owner. Pray about it. Pray about becoming a responsible Can-Am owner and rider, and invite God into the process to lead you, to guide you, and to help you find what bike fits your personality and how you want to ride, because it is a significant investment. Step 2, search your heart. So now that you've prayed about it, and now that you have come to Jesus and have decided that this is what you want to do, it's time to decide your ride. It's time for you to envision what you want to see, how you want to feel. So a really cool exercise would be to close your eyes and imagine yourself flying, gliding. You have your helmet on, your visor. What do you see from behind your visor? Do you see yourself riding solo? Or do you see yourself riding with your soulmate? Or are you riding with a group of friends, your besties, you guys are hanging out? Or are you just running errands or just need another vehicle to get back and forth to work, another commuter? Or do you want to go yonder? Do you want to ride with a chapter or some friends and go on long vacation rides and just see God's country? It's time for you to decide how you want to ride your ride. Step 3, run reference. Do your homework. No matter where you are with your budget or your heart's desire, Can-Am has you covered. Whether it's the barebone entry level, the Ryker series, or you're into off-roading and you need bigger wheels, then it's the Ryker Rally. Want something a little bit more sportier? Then it's the Sport Cruising F3 T Series. And then side saddles and your top cases, then it's your F3 Limiteds. More touring integrated top cases, then it's your Spyder RTs. And the creme de la creme, the Sea to Sky. If Cadillac had a Spyder, this would be it. Step 4, train your vibe for your ride. So how are we doing so far, guys? I just wanted to check in with you guys and see how everything's going, see how all of this information is processing with you. Is it resonating with you? Is it helping you out any? Go down in the comments below and let me know. This is a video that I wanted to do for a while now because there was nothing out there that helped me come to the decision of becoming a Can-Am Spyder rider, especially someone that struggled with fear, doing things like that, riding, motorcycles or open air vehicles on the road, and just fear of a lot of things in general, living life to the fullest and then really, really enjoying it without always being afraid to. And so, I wanted to put this video together to just kind of help someone who is struggling in the area of maybe wanting to become a Can-Am rider, Spyder rider, and someone that, that loves the Lord with all their heart and soul, that's a believer, and but still struggles in the area of faith over fear. And so that's the whole premises behind doing this video, and I hope that it's helping someone out there so far. So like I said, go down in the comments below and let me know if it is. Now, to bring you up to speed, to see if we're all on the same page, ticking and talking, rocking and rolling together, like I said, first thing you want to do is you want to pray about it, okay? You want to seek God. You want to just, go before him and just, hey, Father God, is this something I should be doing? I see these women out here on the road riding the bikes and they look kind of cool. And, I've been wanting to stretch my faith and, I really want to do this. I believe that I can. And so, if it's your will, Father God, lead me and guide me to the right bike, lead me to the right, place to go and purchase a bike, and put me in the presence of people, that like-minded people that ride these bikes, that will embrace me, that will help me on my journey in becoming a three-wheel rider. The second thing you want to do is you want to search your heart, really have that conversation with yourself. Is this something I want to do? And be ready for the honest answers that your mind will probably give you. No, this is not something you should be doing right now. Or, girl, you better go ahead on and do this. Okay, search your heart and just be honest with yourself on why you want to do this, because everybody will think you're crazy when you decide that this is something you want to do, especially when you're wanting to do it from an older, settled age. Okay, I'm 56, and when you tell people and there's some women out there that are doing it that are older, but a lot of people don't understand why you want to do something so, as they call it, reckless at your age. Well, I don't want to sit on the sidelines anymore. Okay, so search your heart and see if this is something that you really want to do, and then go for it. Next, you want to run reference. My grandmother would always say, do your homework, run reference. Go out there on YouTube and watch videos of Can-Am Spyder riders and owners, and get a feel for what you're getting ready to get into. Go to the Can-Am Facebook page. You can go to the Can-Am website and just do all the information. Get all the information you can. Get all you can and can all you get. Okay? Because that's going to help you come to the decision and be okay with the decision that you make in becoming a Can-Am Spyder rider. And it's also going to make you a little bit more comfortable when you get ready to go and actually take the class to learn how to ride your Can-Am Spyder or your Ryker. Okay, so get all the information that you can, do your homework. All right. And then, the fourth thing you want to do is you want to train your vibe for your ride. Okay. Yes, it is a vibe. I'm just going to tell you, it is a beautiful vibe that you get when you get ready to go out on these rides, when you're riding these bikes, when you are preparing, putting on your gear, and you got your bike and you know how to ride it, and you have come to the decision, this is my ride. This is what I have chosen to ride. And this is what I'm going to represent out on the open road. And so it's a vibe that comes with it. It's a beautiful, as the young folks say, beautiful swag. Okay. And so you want to match that vibe, the thing that you feel, how you feel, and you want to match it with your ride, and you want to train it. Okay. You want to get out there and you want to go to the classes. You want to get your three-wheel riding endorsement. And then you want to get all your gear. You want to make sure you got the right gear, the proper gear. Okay. One thing that you don't want to do is you don't want to go and buy these bikes and then get them home and figure out, oh, snap, I don't feel comfortable doing this. I don't know what I'm doing. I should have took the class. That's why I'm doing this video, to kind of help you out in that area. Train your vibe for your tribe. You've already worked everything out in your head. This is what you want to do. You feel confident in it. You feel good about it. So now you want to take that and you want to train that in the three-wheel endorsement class. So that's where we're going to get to. The next part of this video is talking about the three-wheel riding endorsement class and the gear that you should have when you take the class. So let's go and look at that. So here we are. Took me about 15 minutes to set up, another 20 minutes to wait till people stop ripping and running up and down the street. But that's what happens when you're trying to film something in your garage and you need light, natural light. But anyway, here we go, guys. When you get ready to take your three-wheel riding endorsement class, you need gear. Okay, you cannot take the class without it. They're not going to let you take the class without it. So the first thing you need is a certified DOT helmet. All right, with a full face, okay, with the visor, all that good stuff, because you need eye protection. You're gonna need eye protection, so you can have your visor up, but it's a good idea to kind of have some kind of eye protection on. With me, I wear eyeglasses, so that's a no-brainer right there. What else? You're going to need gloves. All right, now when I took my class, didn't know what to expect, so I just went and got some, I guess garage type gloves. I just needed something to cover my hands. They just want you to have something to cover your hands. So like I said, I picked these up from Home Depot, and nothing fancy. They just don't want you in the class without any protection on your hand. And like I said, I didn't know what riding gloves I wanted to get at the time, and I didn't want to make an investment in them so quickly. So I just picked up some nice tactical or garage type shop gloves from Home Depot. And next thing you're gonna need is tactical boots, or let me just say boots that cover the ankle. All right, they need to go up high to protect your ankle. They're going to want you to have these boots. Like I said, if I was just sitting in the house doing nothing, everybody would be where they need to be. Nobody would be driving down the street but everybody want to drive down the doggone street. Ugh. Anyway, boots that cover the ankle. Okay, these particular boots I picked up from Academy, and they are the Bates brand. Okay, they're tactical boots. You see a lot of law enforcement, fire department type people, police officers wear these boots. They're basically called tactical boots, but they definitely want you to have something that covers the ankle. I kind of invested in these because, for one, they look really cool, and you know, it's like, it does cover the ankle. The really neat thing about this boot is I can lace it up, leave it where it is. Okay, I got a double knot in it, but then I can still get into the boot off to the side. So that's really cool. I don't have to deal with lacing them up and down and all of that stuff and retying them every time I get ready to wear them. So like I said, they're gonna want you to have a boot that covers the ankle. All right, so get you a nice boot. And since you have to have it anyway for the class, you might as well invest in it. There we go. But anyway, tactical boot. Let's see. Oh, okay. And it's hot in Texas. I don't care when it is. The fall, winter, spring, summer, it's gonna be hot. So one of the things that I went and picked up was this Magellan at Academy Sports and Good store. It's a Magellan wicking long sleeve t-shirt. Okay, it's very comfortable for the class, and like I said, I really didn't know what the weather was going to be that day. It did rain, and it was a little chilly when I took my class, and foggy. It was a nasty day, but like I said, I just went on and invested in this because I didn't really know what the weather was going to be in Houston, but they do want you to have something long sleeve on to cover your arms. So like I said, I just went and invested in the Magellan shirt because, again, I live in Texas and you never know what the weather is going to do. And then next, they want you to have just a nice pair of jeans. Just wear jeans. A nice sturdy pair of jeans. They don't want you to have the fashion jeans with the rips and the holes in them, looking all cute and all of that stuff. They don't want none of that, okay? They want you to have a nice sturdy pair of denim jeans, and so this is kind of my favorite pair. They're extra long, so they kind of get caught up under my shoes, but anyway, that's the only rip at the bottom of the jeans. But anyway, you know, yeah, you want to just have a nice sturdy thick pair of jeans to wear when riding. And I think that's it. DOT helmet. You want to have a nice long sleeve shirt to you know, cover your arms, and then you want to have some nice full finger gloves that cover the whole hand, and then you want to have a nice boot that's going to protect your ankles. All right, they want them to be nice and tall. No gym shoes, no flip-flops, okay, no Crocs. Okay, none of that. They ain't having it. All right, they want you to be protected, and they're going to go over that in the class. Now, as far as the class is concerned, like I said, do your homework. Get out there on the internet, watch some YouTube channels, some YouTube information of different Can-Am riders and the classes that they've probably taken in their areas. What I did was I went online and Googled Can-Am Spyder test manual, whatever, and come to find out, once you buy your Can-Am Spyder, your manual is going to have in the back of it a self-knowledge test. All right, it's going to have a self-knowledge test, and these are some of the things that they're actually going to go over in the class. But the cool thing is they have the manual online, and I'll put the link down in the description below so you guys can check the link out based on what bike you want to get. So I knew after doing my research and homework that I wanted to ride a Can-Am Spyder F3T, and so I went online, looked at the manual for the bike that I wanted to ride, and they had the self-test in the back. They also have you know, some really cool information in there that you can look up, you know, and kind of get a feel for what the bike has on it and where everything is on the bike. So yeah, that's it. But anyway, that's all the gear that you need for the bike. A lot of these things you probably have at home anyway. So don't go out and go spend a lot of money, on gear. All right. Most of you ladies, guys, whatever, who's watching this video probably got some, tactical boots at home, or some, boots that cover your ankle or whatever. Gloves, just make sure they're full finger. They cover your hands really good. Long sleeve shirt, DOT certified, approved helmet to wear, because we did have a guy in the class that wore a little beanie cap, and it didn't turn out nice for him. He had an accident. I'll put the pictures in the, and you'll see it, but it was not good. But anyway, let's get back to becoming a Can-Am Spyder rider and owner. Here's number 5. Step 5, get properly positioned. Now it's time to get your 3-wheel endorsement. Now, we've all seen this before. A beautiful person walks up to the mic dressed to the nines, and you think they're going to kill it until they open up their mouth. Now, they look the part. They kind of act like the part, but they didn't have the skills nor the talent to pull off how they presented themselves to be. This is why getting adequately trained in riding and owning these bikes is essential. Because yes, you can look the part by tricking out your helmet, wearing the coolest biker jacket, pretty boots and gloves, but if you can't ride your bike like the boss that you have dressed yourself up to be, shame on you. Nothing is more heartbreaking and disappointing than having high hopes that have not been appropriately trained and educated in owning and riding a Can-Am Spyder. So, in all thy getting, get trained and educated in owning a Can-Am Spyder or Ryker and in riding them. Being educated in owning a Spyder or a Ryker will ensure that you get the best riding experience possible. And a great place to start is by visiting your Can-Am website and looking for a 3-wheel riding class in your area. Classes vary based on where you are located. Some are 1-day classes and others are 2-day classes. I live in Texas and my class was 1 full day, with the morning class being material, riding course, a break, and then the final riding test. After our final riding test, the instructor graded everything, and then if we passed, we were given our endorsement certificate, and we take that to our local DMV, where I got my new driver's license with the M, which means motorcycle class, on my new driver's license. I had to get a new driver's license with the M on it. Now these bikes are classified through the DMV as a motorcycle, okay? But if you look on the material for BRP, these bikes are classified as sport touring roadsters, okay? They're not trikes, they're not motorcycles, they are classified as a sport touring roadster. Now, once you get to your local DMV, they're going to say it's a motorcycle, and that's why you need to get the M on your driver's license. So that's that. But again, once you sign up for your 3-wheel riding course through Can-Am, they will be able to instruct you on the next steps based on your state rules and regulations concerning motorcycle endorsements. Note, again, Can-Ams are not, and I repeat, not trikes. BRP, Bombardier Recreational Products, classifies Spyders as a sport touring roadster. Okay? Now, you can go boldly and confidently into shopping for your Can-Am Spyder. Why? Because you have did your homework, you run reference, you prayed about it, you meditated on it, you did everything you possibly could to become a responsible Can-Am Spyder rider and owner. And because of that, and you went and took the 3-wheel riding course, you passed, you got all your gear, you're ready to rock and roll. Now you can go and purchase your bike and be ready to experience the ride of your life. As they say through Can-Am, the ride like no other. And so there you have it, guys. I hope this video has spiritually inspired you and encouraged you to get adequately trained in riding these Can-Am Spyders and Rykers. And I look forward to seeing you guys out on the road enjoying the good ride of faith.
She ready. Oh, just look at her glow. She ready. Yeah, she's standing up tall, confident.